So hey guys, it's me, 84 for 4. Today, guys, I'm gonna do my keep sell squad for Barcelona. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna look through every player in the Barcelona team and whether or not we're gonna be making a decision whether they should stay or leave or go on loan this summer. Now keep in mind, guys, this is just my opinion here. So this will may not happen in real life and probably will not happen. So this is just what I would do if I was the coach of the Barcelona team and everything like that. So we're gonna go chronological order, by the way, guys. So we'll be coming back in and out. Actually, we're gonna go by position. Actually, I was gonna do chronological order, but we'll just go by position, just because that's how it listed on the Barcelona website. So I'm using the official Barcelona website, guys. So by the way, guys, so hope you guys did enjoy, do and like this kind of things. And you know what? If I could do this for more kind of squads, if you guys want me to, let's just see how this one does. So yeah, make sure you guys comment down with your thoughts and like this video if you did enjoy and subscribe as well, man. We're on the road to 900 subscribers, and we just reached 850 subscribers, man. So I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, man. Anyways, enough of the introduction. Let's go ahead and get started to the video. So, first player we have here, man, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. What is my opinion? Should we sell, keep, or loan? This is a tricky one because I don't think ter Stegen has been as bad as people say he's been. Now, I do admit he's declined. Like, let's be clear, he has declined massively. Ever since 2019, he's been on the downward trajectory. Now, I am going to say this though. Given the fact that we're going to get a much improved defense with Christensen already there, and potentially, as of today, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, we could potentially get Koundé. Although I did hear Koundé is more likely at Chelsea, so we'll have to see that. We'll definitely give more updates for that later today. But as of right now, man, I just think that for me, ter Stegen is a bit of a tricky one because at the same time, I still think he's good. I still think he's a great keeper, but we have to look at and move on, guys, and we need to move on and get a new keeper. You know, now, I also think there's another thing that's also interesting people are discussing about is that perhaps he needs competition, you know, and that he needs like if we could get like a solid back. Like look at a PSG, right? You have Keylor Navas and Donnarumma, both really good goalkeepers. If we can get that kind of situation here at Barcelona, maybe Marc-Andre ter Stegen can be better. Maybe he can be, you know, but that's about ifs, you know, and so it's difficult to say, guys. For me personally speaking, in an ideal world, I would sell him personally speaking, just because we can get a lot of cash for him and everything like that. But realistically, guys, I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, obviously we're gonna keep him. You know, but as I said, guys, if I was playing FIFA or like doing Football Manager or whatever, I would maybe consider selling him. I would consider selling him just because I feel like there's a better options out there in the market and that kind of thing. But at the same time, I wouldn't be opposed to keeping. So for me, it's most likely going to be a keep. If I could do it though, I would sell him. I would sell him if I could. Then next we have is Neto. This is an obvious one. There's no debate to be had. He needs to go, guys. He needs to go. He's getting old. You know, he's been here for 2, 3 seasons now. It's about time he leaves, and he's not unhappy with his game time, and yeah, he just has to go. He just has to go, guys. He just has to go. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to Serginho Dest. Serginho Dest for me, guys, is a player that we should definitely keep. He's a young right back and everything. I've seen a lot of reports saying that Barca could be interested in doing swap deals or everything like that, which I'm completely against. Like, why would we swap anyone? The only players I would maybe consider swapping him for are Reece James and Jules Koundé. Everyone else, no, just no. You know, and that's the beauty about Serginho Dest is that he's a player that could give you so much, and he's shown potential, guys. He's just shown potential. The issue with Dest is that he's been super inconsistent. You know, every now and then he has a good game, and there he has like 2 or 3 good games, and then he gets injured, and then he has 2 or 3. It's like very worrying, is that he's kind of injury prone at this age, and at times he could be either really good or really really bad. I feel like there's been some really bad games with Serginho Dest and that kind of thing. And yeah, I feel like he's a good defender though, and I feel like he is definitely capable of playing Barcelona. So yeah. Okay. Next we have is Jarrah Pk. Now Jarrah Pk is another player that we should definitely consider letting him go. Now, given the fact that we just learned that this will be PK's last season here at Barcelona, I think we should just keep him just for the fact, just one last season here with Xavi, and he can go out on a hurrah, a bank. Hopefully, maybe we win like a treble or something. Probably unrealistic, but we win some trophies and everything like kind of his last goodbye season. And yeah, so I would definitely keep him just for one season, and after one season, we should definitely get rid of him. We should definitely have him be moved on by now. Ronald Doral, obviously, this is a keep. This is a definitely keep. I don't even need to discuss this. He's been one of Barca's best players last season. In my opinion, actually, the player of the season. Player of the season for me. And yeah, just incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. incredible to see what he's been doing, man. Then Jordi Alba is another player that we should also consider letting go. Now he is getting to the stage that I think he has like 2 or 3 more good years, but we definitely need to find that replacement. So we definitely need to sell him as soon as we can. Ideally, I would love to sell him now, and that kind of thing. So if I was a Barca coach, I would sell him and get a replacement for him, or at the very least, if you're not going to sell him, at least buy a competent backup that can challenge him and essentially displace him, right? So yeah, Jordi Alba definitely a very good player in that sense. So if I had to keep push either keep or sell, I'd probably keep just for now and maybe buy a really good backup left back and then have Alba for like 2 or 3 seasons and then have that permanent left that backup left back be the first choice. Mingueza for me is a player we should loan. This guy for me is just not really good enough at Barcelona. But I will say this though, this might come as an unpopular opinion, but I actually think he's better as a center back than as a right back. So I think for me, if we're gonna keep him, have him play as a center back because as a center back, he's actually pretty decent. But as a fullback, he's atrocious. As a fullback, he is absolutely abysmal. So it depends what Barcelona's gonna do with him. If you're gonna be interested in playing as right back, then you might as well get rid of him. You might as well loan him or sell him. But if you're gonna plan him to use as a future center back, then you should keep him because I think for me, he can offer you a lot in the defensive aspect as a center back. Umtiti, this is very obvious. He has to go. He has to go, guys. He's been a joke for a club for many years now. There's no reason why he should stay. I don't even think I need to discuss this one. I think it's a very obvious one. Aaron Garcia is a player that I would also like to let go of. Personally speaking, I know he's very young. I know people will tell me that, but guys, I'm just not really convinced with Eric Garcia. I'm just not really convinced with him. His ball playing ability has been good and all, but his actual defending has been very worrying, and that's the thing that's the most important for. So for me, if I was a Barca coach, I would sell him. I really would sell him, guys. I really would. Andreas Christensen, obviously, we just got him this summer, so obviously there's no chance he will leave. Obviously, this is very obvious, so I'm not going to even talk about this one. This is an obvious keep. Midfielders, Busquets, for sure. Obviously, this is another keep one. Now, I believe it's the same situation as PK in the sense that he will stay for one more season and leave afterwards. So, yeah, for me, Busquets, one more season of him, and then he can leave. And remember, guys, he is the captain of the team, so, yeah. Ricky Puig is a player that we should probably consider cutting ties with. I still think Ricky Puig has something in him because I still think he is a decent player, but it's very clear and obvious that he is not going to get game time here. There's way too many players here at Barcelona, so I think we should consider loaning him, and let's see what he can do there, that kind of thing. So I would say loan for sure. Pedri is an obvious keep. This is very obvious. He's definitely going to stay. He needs to stay, guys. It's very obvious. I don't even think I need to have a discussion for this one. Nico Gonzalez, a player that I'm kind of also contemplated with because I think we should definitely, probably, I would say we should honestly loan him out. Another player that's kind of similar in the sense that, um, that he's been kind of struggling. He's been decent in and there, but I just think for Nico Gonzalez in particular, I just think that for me at least, he's just a bit too young. There's so many players here at Barcelona and everything like that, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, for me, I would keep him for now. Actually, I was gonna say loan, but I think we should just keep him for now, just for like a backup CDM purposes, because he can't play at a CDM where many of those players in the squad can't. Roberto, I would sell him, guys. I'm sorry, I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this guy. He shouldn't even have renewed his contract. Luckily, it's only a 1 year extension, but still, guys, this guy shouldn't even be here at the club. And I'm sorry, man. I'm done with Roberto. I don't care about his versatile thing. He's just not good enough for this club anymore. De Jong is a player I would sell. I honestly would sell him. He's just not really been that amazing for me at Barca. I feel like he's underachieved for most of the career. And it's looking like he could potentially leave in real life and probably will leave. So even if I did want him to stay, he probably won't stay. So for me, this is a sell. Kessie, obviously, we just got him, so no need to discuss. Why is Gavi not here? Gavi should be here, guys. I'm not sure why Gavi's here. Oh yeah, because it's probably the contract thing. He's probably contract expired. That thing. Obviously, I would keep Gavi. I know he's not listed here, but I would keep him. Dembele is obviously a player I would keep. Obviously, he just renewed his contract. A few days ago, so there's no chance he will leave. Depay, I would sell him. I don't think Depay has been good enough at Barcelona, and there's so many forwards here at Barcelona, so we should definitely let him go. Ansu Fati's a player we should definitely keep. He's been really good for us, guys, and he's a player that I can feel like offer you so much, guys, and hopefully he can stay fit for an entire season, guys. Hopefully he can. Braithwaite, we need to let go of him, man. We got to let go of Braithwaite. He's just not been good enough at Barcelona, and this last season he just didn't do anything. So yeah, we got to let go of Braithwaite, man. Ferran Torres is a player we should keep, but I'm gonna say this right now. he's gonna have to play. He's gonna have to prove something because I'm really considering that we should maybe cut ties with him because he's been really. He's been very he's been missing a lot of chances, man, and it's getting ridiculous, man. So Ferran Torres for me, I'm only keeping you because of your age and because of the price we paid you for. But I'm just saying this right now, man. If you continue to stink up for these next couple of seasons, you're gonna be on the transfer list. Aubameyang is a player that he's obviously gonna stay. Obviously, there's no chance he will leave. He's been one of Barcelona's best players the second half of the season, and yeah, and Lewandowski obviously he's a new player, so he will stay for sure. And then Xavi obviously he will stay for sure. So those are my thoughts on the keep sell squad thing. I wanted you guys to come down below who should be kept and who should be sold and that kind of thing. This one, guys, this is just the first team players, okay? So we're not looking at a B team, by the way, and that kind of thing. So comment down below your thoughts in the comment section below. We're looking at the official Barca website. And yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. So make sure you guys comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're not, like this video if you did enjoy. Make sure you guys check out me in my blog, so the description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.